Hello, this is Milan from Decorative Ceiling Tiles. Today we are going to install thin look wall covering. It comes in a roll, 2 feet wide and 25 feet long. It's the most common length of it. You can see that it looks like metal, however it is PVC, also known as faux-tin. We are going to cover this wall here and make it look great. Okay, so these are the tools you're going to need. You're going to need some kind of a table to work on, which is going to make your job easier. You will need measuring tape, a marker, screwdriver, razor knife, glue. This is a power grab glue. Comes in a tube you put in your caulking gun, and this last tool is straight edge, which we will use to give us a guideline for cutting the wall covering. So this is the wall we're going to start. Okay, so you want to mark from the edge of the wall about 24 inches, and I made a blue mark here. So I want to measure from this to the top and from here to the top. So we're going to measure this part right here. And then that's 99 5/8, and then we're gonna go on the blue mark over here that is down on the paper down there. Now that we have our measurement, we're going to actually cut the wall covering here. I want to make sure that we have a nice clean edge, and not always it is perfectly clean. So I'm going to put my straight edge here, and it's pretty good, but I want to make sure it's perfect. Cut off the excess. And now we're going to take it on the floor. We're going to get our measurement, cut it, and go put it in place. And I have laid down our straight piece here. And this is the side which is going to go against the wall, which was 99.5. So I'm going to measure it this way. I'm going to, give it 99.5 here, make sure it stays in place. I'll come over to this part. It seems to be easier to do. Now, we cannot be moving this, because if we move it, it's not going to be exact. Okay, so now we're going to cut it. We have connected with our straight edge. And you have to be careful and push on the straight edge to make sure it doesn't slide. I want to make a mark here, or a line, vertically, so that I know where to apply the glue. And you might want to use something flat just to flatten the glue where you put more than you want it to. So now the glue is already up there. My piece is cut to size, and I'm going to install it here. Starting from the top, I want to make sure I start right underneath the crown molding here. And then I gotta stay on my line here and next to the wall, next to this corner. Once I do that, I'll just continue going down, making sure I'm on the line. Our first piece is in place. You really want to make sure that you smooth out everything you can from the top to bottom. From the sides, you want to make sure it's nice. And the next thing is, you're going to have to match this pattern. And so, just going to make sure we can match it correctly here. Right now, some of the coverings come with the overlapping edge here, which we really don't need, and I need to cut it off to make sure the pattern, that it looks seamless basically. So now basically I'm going to cover it. There is a lip on the one that is already installed, and this will go right over it. And we got our second piece perfectly cut. So now we just got to put it in properly, and I'll make sure it lines up. Okay, so again, you're starting from the top. Make sure to smooth it out nicely. Every single part of this wall covering, and make sure it lines up from the very top to the very bottom. Alright, so the wall covering is in place. You can leave it as is. We prefer to cover the seams using this patch and paint product, which you fill the seams with and then you just wipe it off, which will fill the seams, and then when you paint it, it'll make it look more seamless.
Decorative ceiling tiles, transforming your ceilings from plain to beautiful in hours.